It's generally assumed that residential areas are safe, but this case reveals a different reality. On the 4th of July, 19-year-old Matthew was celebrating the holiday with his family and friends at home. Everything was going well until they noticed a white Kia driving a little too fast. When the neighbors asked them to slow down, someone from the rear seat suddenly shot Matthew. At first, the kids thought it was fireworks, but then they saw Matthew lying on the ground in a pool of blood. The family frantically dialed 911, seeking immediate medical assistance. Medics arrived on the scene within minutes and began life-saving procedures on Matthew, who was still breathing. One bullet had entered his temple and exited through the back of his head, while another had gone through the window and into the house.
He's got a gunshot wound to the right temple, on this side. Right temple. I'm trying to hold pressure.
Just hold pressure.
I'm holding pressure.
Matthew, keep fighting, Matthew! Matthew, keep fighting for us!
I don't see it. Hey, can we have everybody back up? We're going to have medics coming in here. Everybody back up towards the front, please.
You guys ready? Do you know?
The white Kia was the second car, and they're driving hella fast. Okay. We pull out in the street, and we're like, hey, slow the down. There's kids, there's dogs, like, slow the down. The dude in the back seat of the Kia, the second car, he was like, you. They smashed off and they started firing out the window.
3 shots.
3 shots. And I saw the spark come out the back window.
Which car did that come from?
The Kia, the 4-door Kia.
Okay,
And
Kia.
so we were like, you know, we weren't sure what was going on until they started screaming. And we came down and then I was like, and then I called.
Did you see what the person shooting looked like?
Yeah, there's a black dude with like short dreads in the back of the seat.
That's my son.
You guys see
I was inside the house.
anybody outside?
Yes, we were all next to him. It happened so fast. He shot it, he still got the hand. It looked like he was shooting in the air, and I feel like the recoil pushed it down. But like he shot 5 times, it was completely all tinted, and it was the back passenger seat right here.
So can you guys, I know this is hard to remember, but can you guys remember? So what we got so far is a white Kia sedan.
I don't know. I thought it was a Mercedes. I don't know. It was a white car. It was like
just a white car.
It was a white car. It was tinted. The windows were black. We didn't see anything, and we were just waiting. And then he said it was a white sedan. We heard white sedan.
All we have is a white sedan.
Either it's a Kia or a Mercedes. I don't know. It looked like a new car, and he was passing by, and the windows were tinted. And then we heard shots, and then I see my brother next to me fall backwards, and then I didn't know what happened. I thought maybe the fireworks went off, and then the fireworks went off, and then I see blood, and then I called 911.
A black female driver?
Yep. And 2 black males and passenger side, both front and back.
Okay, black female driver, black male,
black male passenger, and black male in the back passenger. That's the one that said, "F you, bitch," and they started speeding off, and then next thing we know, we heard 3 gunshots.
Without wasting any time, another team of officers was quickly dispatched to locate the suspect vehicle based on surveillance camera footage and witness descriptions. After a prolonged pursuit, the officers finally caught up with the suspect vehicle speeding away.
Officer, this is the Federal Way Police Department. Put your hands out where we can see them.
Female driver, I mean, it matches.
Please listen to our command. Do not make any sudden moves if we can't guarantee your safety. Thank you.
Female driver, please open the driver's side door. Step out of the vehicle.
Why aren't we listening? Why aren't we?
Driver of the car, please step outside of the vehicle slowly with your hands in the air. Occupants, keep your hands out the window. Driver, keep your hands where we can see them. Driver, step back to the sound of our voice. Step back, step back. Driver, keep coming.
These hands.
Occupants, keep your hands out where we can see them.
Go ahead. Who's going to give her commands?
Back. On your knees, right there. On your knees. Your hands out like an airplane. Hands out like an airplane. I'll explain to you in a minute.
Let's do this. Let's just put a couple of straps on his chest.
You guys get it down.
Yeah, just put them on his chest, and then that way we'll get them on the board. Hey, do you guys? Hey, would it be good if we went inside so that we guys don't have to look at all this stuff?
Are you okay?
I don't know, ma'am. I don't know. The medics here are the best that we, you know, and they're the best around. So they're doing their job and doing well. But if we can, is there anybody? Hey, you guys.
Hey, check this out.
Good. Reach one ground. Good.
That'll be okay.
I don't even know what's going on.
Up, stand up, back to knee. Back. You want front hand sticking out the window?
Front or rear? Rear passenger. Open the car door and step out with your hands up.
We got the front coming out.
Keep your hands out where we can see them. Step out of the car.
On your knees. Keep your hands out like an airplane.
Passenger in the car, keep your hands out where we can see them. Continue to follow our commands and we can't guarantee your safety.
So we heard 3 rounds. We got 2 of them right now. We need 1 more.
Are you guys willing? You saw the shooter? Are you willing to ride in a police car and go positively identify these kids?
No, but if you bring them to me, I'll tell you who he is.
We legally cannot bring them here.
Are they in custody right now?
They are. We have possible suspects stopped and in handcuffs. Stand up. Back. Come on. Back to me. Back.
Slowly, all of the suspects exited the vehicle. They were identified as Morris, also known as Momo, Angelique, and Antonio, also known as Tony. All of them were just 19 to 21 years old. However, the real question remained unanswered. Why did they shoot Matthew?
Thank you. Walk backwards, please. Backwards. Thank you. Keep walking backwards. Stop.
Straight back. Keep coming straight back. Come straight back. Stop. Okay, I'm telling you to come straight back now. Look away from us. Keep coming back. Not shoot. Keep coming back. Not shoot. Keep coming back. Do not shoot. Go to your knees. Do not shoot. Go to your knees. Do not shoot. There. Come on. Do not shoot. That's all I ask for.
Remaining occupants in the car, step out of the car now. Remaining occupants in the car, step out of the car now.
When the hail was out and I just heard gunshots, I didn't know what to do. I saw a hand out the window and I guess it was a gun and they shot Matthew.
Yeah, I know this is a pretty big inconvenience, and I apologize, but we're gonna have a bunch of officers come on scene, and they're probably gonna tape off the area. I apologize.
He's a good boy.
We'll find out real quickly if we can get somebody information about whether or not somebody can ride in the ambulance. Okay. What's his status?
He's unconscious, breathing. They're just pretty hard breathing.
Okay, can a parent go with him? No.
No. Sorry, it's not.
No. It's all good. I just want to know what the answer was.
It was an incredibly difficult time for the family, especially for the children. Witnessing your sibling being shot is one of the most horrifying things imaginable.
3 guys inside.
3, yes, that makes a lot of sense because, like I said, he was back here. Why would you be anywhere else if
You guys can confirm that he was in the rear passenger.
I couldn't see it. It was just the lights were so bright.
Did you see the window roll down or just?
I saw the hand coming out of the back one, and then I definitely saw this one tinted up.
It's okay, Clay. It's okay.
I got the other casing right here. So I got it part of a and the casing's right here. Okay.
And I was like, hey, we got kids and pets, like, slow the down, you know? And then they were like, oh, you. And I was like, no, you. And as they drive off, they say something, you. And I'm like, no, you. As they pulled off, a couple houses down, we hear gunshots. We think, oh, they're just fireworks because of all the fireworks going off. My friend was like, no, that was a gunshot. And I'm like, no, I think it was just a firework. And then we hear screaming from a couple houses down, screaming and yelling. And so me and my pregnant girlfriend are like, oh my God, maybe it was gunshots. Somebody got shot. So we walk down a couple houses and then we see the women running in and out of the house, screaming and crying. And we see the child on the ground with blood.
Have your panic attack on. Why she can't move her legs?
Let's do this. Take some breaths. If you want to go inside, we'll sit down, breathe, try to breathe, get some deep breaths. Okay.
This is how I was next grip.
Did an officer already get your information?
All right. Well, do you still want him? If you still want him, I'll give him a call. But we're gonna get you in your cell first here, okay?
That's your shirt.
Oh no, sorry. Yeah, we'll check for a shirt. Okay, so knees up on here.
Knees up?
Yeah. So I'm gonna put you in a leg shackle so I can take the hand ones off. Okay. You won't be able to here. There you go. Alright, you can sit down. Just be careful you got that leg shackle. Might be best if you sit. Yep, there you go. You got it. Alright.
I'll leave it a little light, but if you slip it, you're going to have to put it on tighter. Okay, you understand?
Did somebody identify them? It's looking like it's likely to be them, yes. So not fair. It's ridiculous. Completely unnecessary.
Makes me want to own a gun because I don't want to have a gun, but maybe I want to own a gun to protect my family. It's like stuff like this. Like
yeah, well, you have the right to exercise that Second Amendment right for protection, and I encourage you to do so.
Antonio was not very happy with how the officers were treating him, as he had peed in his pants. However, he and Angelique were about to face a much more difficult situation in the interrogation room.
Talking to the guy right there, bro. He wasn't even paying attention to me, bro. Like, that's what I'm saying, bro. I asked you a simple. Just go to the bathroom. That's it. You was just sitting there talking. You got him standing in my face, not doing nothing. Like, can I just, like, what the fuck? I ain't never did this a day in my life. Just piss on the floor.
Could you at least call my mom, please?
Yeah, I will do it. And the detectives are going to be here soon, and they're going to talk to you, all right?
Please.
All right?
Tell them hurry up.
Okay, they're going to be here soon. Our detectives are notoriously slow. So.
What's your name? Because you're probably one of the nicest police I've ever been into.
Officer Zeichkin. It's the only one with a Z in the department.
Thank you.
All right, I don't.
Well, what's your first name?
Antonio.
Antonio. We're gonna take you back to the CIS. So, can you put your feet down? Have a seat. And then I'll put these ankles on you, okay?
So let's go a little bit earlier. So who were you with earlier? Who was
popping fireworks? Let's see.
Okay, who was in the car with you?
Not sure. Just know I was popping fireworks. That's it.
I'm going to ask, and I apologize. I'm a little hard of hearing.
I just know I was popping fireworks.
Okay, just try to verbalize as well as you can. Okay. How did you end up with the people that you were in the car with?
Ended up seeing them. I just got school picked up.
Where'd you get picked up at?
What time you up at Winco?
Yeah, like not like the parking lot, but like out near it.
Who picked you up at?
Those people that was in the car.
There was an incident earlier tonight. Can you tell me about that?
Can you tell me about it?
No, we're not here to tell you. You're the driver. Okay, we're asking you to tell us. If you want to talk to us, we're here to listen, but we're not going to be answering your questions.
Let me explain something, okay? We're giving you an opportunity right now, okay? Your car, the car you were driving, okay, the car that you were in was identified as being involved in a shooting tonight. Okay, now, that being said, now's your opportunity to talk to us if you want to do that, okay? We were told that you wanted to tell us something. Is anybody else with you guys?
No name, but
Who was driving the car?
you gotta see who's driving.
I didn't see who was driving because I wasn't with the cops that.
We're the guys that
Yeah.
come in after the fact, right?
No, I didn't see who was driving. That's why I'm asking you who was driving.
Watch as Antonio becomes defensive at the end of the interview when the officers ask him about the gun.
I was loaded, so fell asleep. I don't know who else is in the back seat with me, but I remember somebody being in the back seat. But I fell asleep, and let's say about.
What if I tell you the car that you were in, okay, was on a video and was involved in a shooting on 35th Avenue by Brigadoon Elementary School?
I really don't know what to say. I don't know why.
You're the driver
Yes,
of a
I
car,
understand that.
so I'll explain this. You're the driver of the
you don't
car
have to say-
involved in a drive-by shooting where somebody was shot. That puts you in a pretty bad position, but you may have information that may weigh in your benefit or may not. You're the only one that knows. So this is an opportunity for you to talk to us and tell us who was seated where, who shot, who did what.
If I'm timing right, 15 minutes later, I wake up to 30 police pointing guns at me.
So I was seated in the driver's seat. Momo was in the passenger seat.
What is his real name?
I don't know.
Momo, do you know what he looks like?
The one with the dreads.
Okay, I had understood that both of them have, that there's two others that were in the car that have dreads.
Long dreads.
Okay.
And then Tony was in the back seat.
What is his real name? Do you know what his name is?
No, I know.
Do you just know him as Tony?
Yeah.
Okay.
When even leaving Essence's house, it was fireworks everywhere.
Who is Essence?
The owner of the vehicle.
The white Kia?
Yes. All I know is that when I got to, it was the Auburn Freeway, because we were going to Muckleshoot to go blow up fireworks, because we had just got some loud fireworks. We got pulled over, I got pulled over right after West Valley, that exit.
So where does Essence live?
She lives by Brigadoon.
Oh, on 35th Avenue Southwest.
I have no idea.
Okay.
What
Where are you from?
Federal Way.
Okay, but you don't know what street she lives on?
No.
Okay,
I just know
but
how to
Brigadoon.
get there.
Okay, so what time did you leave her house? So, were there any, when you left her house, were there any problems?
There was, no, actually, when we were turning around the corner, a girl was like standing in the road with her arm out, and the car in front of us had like slowed down hecka fast, and she was like yelling at us and was like, "There's kids, slow down."
Mm-hmm.
And so, we just slowed down.
And then what happened after that?
We drove to Muckleshoot.
Did you hear anybody in your car answer back to the woman that was yelling about slowing down?
I'm pretty sure somebody called her.
Who did that?
I don't know.
Was anybody in your car armed tonight?
No, not that I know of.
Not that you know of?
Not that I know of. I wouldn't approve of that. I'll say that.
I was asleep in the car, and I don't know where they took him to, but I ended up being laid out across the back with my head pointing this way, towards the right. So that's what I'm saying. When I woke up, I was so lost because I don't.
So how many people were in the car?
4. There's nothing more I could tell you. That's all I want to say. Thank you.
So the gun in the back seat, gonna have your prints on it? Or your DNA?
All I'm going to say is that's all I want to say.
Even though Antonio was reluctant to tell the truth, Angelique told the police everything, which helped them identify the shooter as Antonio himself.
Tony, probably like 2 months. I've known of him for a long time, but I've never met him until about a month ago.
How did you know of him?
Just like through people, like he's family with Essence and just little stuff like that. I don't really know him.
Were they in the car ahead of you?
Yeah.
So the car ahead of you that the lady was yelling at was Essence, and then your car immediately behind.
Yeah. So there's a video of somebody shooting
As
out.
your car drove by,
There's a video of somebody shooting out the car. That's what you're telling me.
telling you that somebody shot from inside the car and hit somebody, and you can see it clearly on the video
And
that the person drops to the ground, clearly hit at that point. Be really hard pressed to convince me otherwise. So this is the opportunity, right?
okay.
You see what I'm saying? You hear conversation from inside the car. You can hear the yelling from the lady.
Yes, and
right?
you can
And
hear
you can hear the
fireworks.
response.
You can hear the response, and you can hear the fireworks also going on in the background.
Sure, fireworks going on in the background are not the same as a bang from inside the car.
I didn't hear a bang inside the car.
Let me-
Eyes on the road, me personally did not hear a bang inside the car. If you guys seen that on video, we don't need to be talking right now.
We do need to be talking. We're giving you the opportunity to say what you want.
I'm just told you. I'm literally telling you guys what I know, and you guys are getting upset with me because
Not
I don't.
upset. I'm not upset at all. Upset.
I just feel like you guys are trying to go back and forth with me about
We-
my truth. Like, I don't get that.
Hi.
Hello.
We're making noises with your
Yeah,
doorbell.
yeah.
Sorry about that.
It's
Are
like-
you
it's
Ernest?
like echoing.
Ernestina?
No,
Oh, you're Essence. Okay.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. So there was an incident yesterday. We have witnesses that said that someone fired a gun from inside your car. The gentleman, the victim, okay, he's at Harborview right now. He's still alive, but it doesn't look like he's going to make it. So this is potentially going to be a homicide. You're not in any trouble or anything. I'm just
I know,
trying to
I'm
learn
not in trouble, but
information.
it's a little nerve-wracking.
Yeah. What I'm trying to do is put as much together as I possibly can. Because the one thing I want to do is try to get your car back to you.
Did you go over there by yourself, or did you go over there with Tony or with Momo?
No, I drove my car from my house to Essence's house. And the girl was, like, had her arm out like this, like, hella close to our car. So we slowed down hella fast. And then I heard her say, "Slow down, there's kids." And he was like, something, bitch. And then we just kept driving.
Okay. So when you left, who was in the back seat?
When we left, who was in the back seat? There was only 3 of us in there.
They were in the same position from the time you left to when the cops pulled you guys over?
Yeah, we didn't make any stops.
Okay, so just to clarify again, who was in the back seat?
Tony, I think.
Okay, so from the beginning to when you got pulled over, Tony was in the back seat.
Yeah.
You said Tony was in the rear seat. What side was he on?
I think he was in the, like, middle back area.
Who got in what car to go?
I got in Deb's car, and Angie, Momo, and Tony got in my car.
Okay. And that's your car, the white Kia.
Yes.
Is that right? What car were you in?
A white Mercedes. I don't remember physically looking behind me to see if they were, like, keeping up or if they were behind us, but
And
under
one
my
thing,
understanding, they were behind us.
one thing I actually meant to ask too. What time did you actually leave to go to?
I asked her if she was going to drive. I actually did ask her to drive my car. She said that she didn't have gas in her car, and we were trying to go. So I was like, "Oh, it's okay. Just take my car."
You just jump in
And
there.
we were just taking 2 separate cars. She's like, "I don't have gas, so even if I wanted to drive,
If I would have known, they would have never left in her car, because I don't allow for no one to drive her car.
You know if there's a relationship between Momo and Tony and Essence? Do they know her? Are they related?
I'm pretty sure Essence is Tony's cousin. I think they're cousins related. But Tony and Momo, it seems like they know each other.
What does Tony do? Does he work?
I don't know anything about him.
So right now the car's going to stay with us. It could stay for an extended period of time.
And what's extended?
Up
We
till
have,
court time.
Huh?
When court's complete.
Yeah.
Trial and everything.
Trial and
That means
appeals
she's
and all
making
that.
a payment on a car she can't even drive.
Unless we can get the prosecutor to give the okay, which we will talk to the prosecutor.
And that's going to be one of the things that I talked to them about. When I serve the search warrant on the car, I will talk to them and see if it's feasible to do that. But again, unfortunately, and again, if I had known that, I would have told you that before.
Antonio, also known as Tony, was initially charged with first-degree assault, but the charge was later upgraded to first-degree murder after Matthew succumbed to his injuries 3 days later. He was held on a $2 million bail. However, another firearm recovered from the car contained DNA evidence linking it to Morris, also known as Momo, who had been sitting beside Angelique. A month later, officers arrived at his residence and arrested him.
Hands. Blue shirt. Hey, sir in the blue shirt.
Blue short?
Shirt, sorry.
Morris.
Yeah. Morris? Right on. Walk this way, sir. It's the Kent Police, just so you know, being audio and video recorded. Just 1 second, go ahead and turn around for me. Get down on your knees, please.
Get away.
Okay, and then just stay right there. Hands, 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 hands.
I love you so much.
Okay, hi. I'm Officer Jago with the Kent Police Department. Just so you know, our body cameras are recording.
Okay.
Okay, so here's the short of it, okay?
Okay.
So Federal Way detectives are up here. Is that your son?
That's my son.
Okay, all right. So they have some sort of case where they have probable cause to arrest him. I don't have a whole lot of details. But what I am going to do is I'm going to go find the detective that needs, or that has info, so I can actually get you some answers. Does that make sense?
Yes, he just got off of work.
Okay. And like I said, so we're with Kent because you all live in Kent, right? So Federal Way kind of came in, so we're playing a little bit of the telephone game, right? So to help me kind of try to speed it along so they can come talk to you, who else is here right
It's
now?
just me and my son.
Just you two?
He just got here and I've been here by myself.
Okay. And does he live here?
He lives here.
Okay, gotcha.
And I promise that I'll see my mom before you guys get out here. Can I just be fine this day?
I can't promise anything. Just sit tight for right now. Alright, step on out.
Can you guys tell us what's going on?
Yep, as soon as we get the call. So just hang with me for just a sec. There was a warrant for Philip.
For what though?
For homicide.
Oh my God, oh my God.
Is that your son?
That's the youngest.
Oh my God! Oh my God!
Morris was also charged with first-degree murder and is being held on a $1.5 million bail. At this time, there is no further information available regarding their court hearings. Incidents like these not only claim an innocent life, but also devastate multiple families. It's crucial to reflect on the potential consequences of our decisions, especially for teenagers who have their whole lives ahead of them. YouTube thinks you'll love the video on screen. Click to watch now.